What is up, guys? I just wanted to give you a quick video here. I feel like it has been helpful for me in Street Fighter 6 World Tour, just kind of leveling up my fighting styles as well as my base level. Just before we get started here and I go through this information, just want to give a quick shout out to Reddit user Saiyan9286 for this recipe for this really cool kind of evil doll sort of avatar, which I'm really feeling. Big horror fan, so I really love the way that looks. So big shout out, saying thank you for posting that on Reddit. Yeah, it's a really cool looking avatar. You did a great job. That being said, so here's what we're going to be talking about today. This isn't necessarily the most optimal route because I know, people do like to do the sparring with Ryu and things like that. This for me is just like kind of the chill vibe where it's like really low key. You don't really have to do a ton of work. It's kind of simple. And you can kind of just put on some music, grind this out, and get to your goal. So that's what I've been doing over the past couple days, and I feel like it's going pretty well. So I just want to show you what I do. And you can kind of take it from there. So first let me show you what I have. Obviously you can see right here my character is level 75 base level, so you beat the game generally around 50 to 55. It was where I finished up. So obviously I did grind out a couple levels. So let's kind of go into my fighting styles here with my masters. So you'll see I have Luke, I have Manon, I have Marissa, JP, Cammy, Dalsim, Zangief, Ken, and Ryu, all at level 20 style. All my characters here are Bond level 100. If you guys want a quick guide on how to get everybody to Bond level 100, it's pretty straightforward. You just basically spam some Zenny side quests, and then buy the gifts that they like. So it's really easy. But if you do want a video on that, just let me know. I'll be happy to create one. So there's a couple key things that I want to talk about. I'm starting with Jamie because he's just kind of next on the list for getting to 20. So that's who I'm playing with now. So here's what I do. So the first thing I like to do, obviously we're going to be in Old Shaw. That's going to be our main place that we're going to be working here. And the first thing that I like to do is just go over to Eternity. Well, the first thing here, let's just start from scratch. So first thing that I do when I'm getting started here is I will call in an A drone to deliver the hard senbai, and that has a style XP boost of extra large for 180 seconds. And you can only do this in Old Shaw. I think there's other areas that probably allow it, but this is the one that I use. I know there's some that last longer, but this is just kind of simple. You don't really have to worry about buying this and buying that. It's just you don't have to travel, use plane tickets or any of that stuff. So one thing I would recommend, Eternity. The one thing about Eternity is she uses jury style, and I've noticed you do get a lot of jury style points by just fighting her with any style that you're working on. So I think jury right now for me, I've never played as Jury during this campaign, and I've just kind of grinded her every time she comes back up, and her or him, I should say, for Eternity, and Jury's at level 14. So really easy grind for her, for Jury, just by fighting Eternity. So that's what I do. I use the buff, then I go ahead and fight Eternity. From there, what I normally do is I'll go over to the safe house hangout, and I'll switch it to night. Once I am at night, I do a quick fast travel over to the entrance of the arena. And then once here, obviously you have a lot of people to fight. Right now it's kind of sparse, but the groups of enemies, the red NPCs that'll attack on sight, I don't really mess with them because they give less XP, but we'll go ahead and fight Stephanie right here. So this is what I do. I'll usually check and see like how I can get bonus XP, etc. But I kind of just spam these out, try and just get them done as quick as I can, make some progress into the game, and level up. So we'll do that. And one thing we keep in mind is in the, right underneath my drive gauge, that SXP, that's the buff that we're getting for the style XP. So we want to keep an eye on that. We just leveled up Jamie once. So we want to keep an eye on that. It's up also below my health bar and my special meter underneath my Zenny there. So we're going to keep an eye on that, make sure the buff is always up. If it does go down, you're just going to travel back to Central Bazaar of Old Nashal and do a quick drone in for the other. But yeah, I'll fight all of these NPCs till they're on cooldown. Following that, I will usually, if I don't need the buff, I'll go ahead and go to Mount Vashal base. And this is another quick area that I really like, simply because these two characters here, Kalima and Riwancha, I guess it's pronounced, they give huge XP. So you can see they have, 10-hit combo with Cammy style. These are pretty tough NPCs to fight, to be honest with you. I'll give a quick demo of her. I think she's like pretty much the tougher of the bunch. But she does give good benefit to actually killing her. And right now I'm kind of just playing Rusty. I'm just kind of screwing around. But she does a lot of blocks, a lot of drive impacts, a lot of big combos. But once you get over leveled, she's pretty straightforward. You can kind of, just rush through her for the most part, pretty easily. So yeah, I'll fight her, and then I'll fight her buddy, and then anybody else I just got the XP gain, so that'll help with leveling. Now she's in burnout, so I can kind of take advantage of that as well. Yeah, and let's see, let's finish up here. Oops. There we go. Alright, so that took care of that fight. Pretty easy, but you do get a big chunk of XP, so you see I got some XP there for that. I will also, fight these guys all around because they're pretty high level. Once all of these enemies are done, as well as the ones by the arena, what I like to do then is I go right back to Old Nashal Central Bazaar. And while those are cooling down, what I will do is I will go over and I will switch to daytime. And come on back and double check, is Eternity up? She's not on my side, but you're always checking every time you switch from day to night, or excuse me, from night to day. And then from here, I'll do another drone drop for the XP boost and kind of do the same thing in the daytime. So I'll go ahead and I'll do the arena entrance as well as Mount Vashal base. And usually when, once you finish daytime, nighttime will all the fights will respawn and vice versa. So you can kind of just do this indefinitely. Really easy. You don't have to worry about doing these high level fights where you're using a lot of consumables. The only thing you're really using here is the style XP boosts. You don't have to really worry about too many health items or any of that. And as you can see, I gained a good 20 levels just by getting those 8 or 9 characters up to style rank 20. My goal here is to get this character up to level 100, also get every character up to style level 20, and then I can actually start doing some multiplayer because I finish up all the single player stuff. So that's how I've been doing it. I know there probably are more optimal ways, but this is kind of just a really chill way. You can just, like I said, put some music on, stick on a podcast, put on your favorite YouTube video, chill out and just watch. And just kind of grind these levels out. So nice change of pace, kind of just some busy work. Gives you an old sort of MMO grind feel. So that's how I've been doing it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you have any suggestions on how I can improve on this, I feel like it's working okay, but obviously there are more optimal routes. But I feel like with optimal routes gives increased difficulty. Especially if you're doing the Ryu fight, just because I feel like it's very tedious. This kind of makes it a little more entertaining because you're fighting different kinds of enemies and you're getting different kinds of style points and all that stuff. So that's really what I've been working on. I feel like it's been going really well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So Feel free to give me a like, comment if you learned something from this. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Anything that I can do to help out, always love to help out the FGC. And also, like I said, big shout out to Reddit user Saiyan9286 for this avatar formula. If you want that as well, let me know. I'll DM it over to you or whatever. But yeah, let's end it with a quick fight with the Eternity so you can see what I was talking about as far as that goes. Because now that she's off cooldown. Go ahead and put the buff on so we get the style XP. This is an XL boost, so it definitely helps. Eternity, while she's only at level 38, I feel like she is kind of tough. She's definitely very aggressive, more so than most characters. But, once you're level 75, it's kind of trivial because of the amount of damage she takes off. Oops. Wrong button there. I do know I'm not the best Street Fighter player, just kind of, still learning the ropes, so bear with me. Have any suggestions on how to improve? I always love those. Check out my my Street Fighter content. I did the world tour, I did some trial combos, also some ranked matches, so but yeah, see, we ranked up once with Jamie and once with Jury, so you can see I've never been playing as Jury. I think by the time I have everybody else to 20, Jury should already be well past 20, and I won't even be needing to farm that those Jury XP. So yeah, that's how I've been doing it. Let me know what y'all think. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube algorithm bullshit. And yeah, look forward to the next video. Hope you learned something today, and appreciate you for tuning in.